Hello everyone! Welcome back to All for the Kids with Miss C. I hope you're all doing well, staying safe and healthy at home. Today I'm bringing you part 5 of our Geronimo Stilton book called The Lost Treasure of the Emerald Eye. The last we heard, we had a stowaway. So if you missed parts 1, 2, 3, and 4, the links will be in the description box below so that you can keep following along. And you can come back to part 5. I hope you guys enjoy. It was 11 o'clock at night and I was standing watch at the helm. Everything all right, Geronimeister? Asked Thea. It would be even better if you didn't call me Geronimeister, I squeaked. It was getting colder. Was the weather going to change? I lifted my snout to look at the clouds, but just then the boat tipped and the boom hit me on the back. Before you could say grilled cheese on rye, hold the tomato, I was knocked overboard. I didn't even have a chance to squeak. The boat sailed away from me as I floundered in the waves. Fortunately, Thea had seen me go over. "Mouse overboard!" she shrieked. Immediately, all the lights came on and the lucky lady turned towards me. Trap switched on the searchlight. "Help! Over here!" I cried, waving my paws, and the waves were throwing me up and down like a Ratty Ann doll in the clothes dryer. Cold water seeped into my fur. My teeth began chattering so hard I thought they would bounce right out of my mouth. "There he is!" I heard someone shout. Suddenly, I was flooded with light. They had spotted me. Benjamin threw me a line, but I couldn't catch it. Then I felt a strong paw grab me by the ears. It was Trap. "Come on, cousin! Grab hold of my tail!" he screamed. He dragged me back to the lucky lady. Ben and Thea lowered a rope ladder. Splat! I spat out a spray of water and opened my eyes. Trap was jumping up and down on my stomach. "He's alive! He's alive!" cried my cousin. My ears were blue from the cold. Thea was holding my paw. Tears shone in her eyes. "Uncle Trap, you really are a hero," Ben exclaimed. "Really, Trap? We don't know how to thank you," Thea added gratefully. Trap was blushing. "Oh, it's nothing, Ratlings. Just another day for me. Don't mention it," he shrugged. He strode away whistling the theme song from his favorite show, X-Mouse. What a character. Trap pretends to be tough, but he is really a total softie. In fact, I'd say he's just as soft as my Aunt Matilda's homemade cream cheese. A true sailor always knows what to do. On the morning of the 32nd day of sailing, I woke up with a start. "Wake up, Jerrykins," Thea shouted in my ear. "There's a storm out there." Still half asleep, I slipped on my coat and followed Thea up to the deck. The sky in the east was dark with big black clouds. "Go and lower the sails, Thea." "No, wait a minute. Leave the smallest one up. That way the boat will hold the seas better," I said. Maybe sailing wasn't such an easy thing after all. "I'd better get Trap," I told my sister. "He's a true sailor. He'll know what to do." I left Thea at the helm and went below to search for my cousin. The boat was being tossed about by the churning waves, which kept growing bigger and bigger. I opened the door to Trap's cabin. My cousin was huddled up in his bunk under the covers. "Trap, the lucky lady is taking on water. We don't know what to do," I shouted, shaking him. I don't know either," he mumbled, rolling his eyes. But, I sputtered, tossing my hat on his bed. "I thought you knew everything about the sea. Didn't you say you were once a captain of a ship?" In answer to my question, my cousin sat up with a jolt and threw up right into my hat. "Holy cheese!" I screamed, leaping away from my bed. I fell against Trap's closet. A book fell out. I stared at the title, Learn How to Sail in 800 Easy Lessons. A horrible feeling gripped me like a mousetrap in a fully stocked kitchen. I grabbed the book. A bookmark was stuck on page 11. Lesson number 3. Sails come in many different colors. Try to pick one that will make you smile. "Smile!" I choked. "You'll be lucky if you can still eat soft cheese when I'm through with you," I screamed at Trap. He had crawled back under the covers. "I'll deal with you later," I called as I rushed back outside. Waves as high as Mount Everest were pounding onto the deck. Each time the bow of the ship hit a wave, the boat sank lower. Then it would pop up again. this time tilted in the other direction. Then it would pop up again, this time tilted in the other direction. Trap wasn't the only one feeling seasick. I lurched over to my sister and gave her the bad news about our seriously truth-challenged cousin. For a minute, she looked as if she'd seen a cat, but she quickly got a grip. "Who needs him anyways?" she squeaked, flipping her tail over her shoulder. What a mouse, that sister of mine. A first-rate rodent for sure. The wind was getting stronger and stronger. Its high-pitched whistle could have called every dog in the world. "Moldy mozzarella, this is no storm, this is a hurricane," I thought nervously, tugging the fur on the top of my head. What rotten luck to be caught by the storm just now. We had only 2 or 3 more days before we would hit Treasure Island. Each time the boat rocked, I could hear my seasick cousin moaning down in his cabin. Serves him right, I thought. It seems Trap had accidentally forgotten to mention he was never a captain of a ship. He was a cook. Night came, and things got even worse. We couldn't make out the direction of the waves in the dark. The lucky lady rocked back and forth, like my Uncle Nibbles dancing at a family wedding. We were soaked through to our tonsils. Dawn came, and the sea was still raging. Suddenly, disaster struck. A gust of wind tore down the mast. The lucky lady tilted on its side, and water began to flood in. We were sinking. We're going to stop there today for part 5, boys and girls. Hope that the Stiltons will be just fine, but we'll have to wait and see for part 6. I hope you guys enjoyed. Hi all for the kids. I hope you're all doing well. I hope you guys enjoyed that last video that we just watched. If you did enjoy it, please let me know by hitting the subscribe button, giving that video a like, and turning your bell notifications on so you can get notified when the next video is loaded.